Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of April 26th. This week, we're just going to jump right in here, Aquarius. We're going to take a look at your current general energies in this first row. In your second row, we're going to take a look at what you need to hear the most right now. And then in your last row, we are going to take a look at any messages from your future self or your guides. You have the Empress. We'll take it. Why not? It's a good card. But the Empress popping out. Aquarius, make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what is going on for you at this time, Aquarius. Aquarius, this reading is amazing, is what I'm going to say to you here. So I like this. There's definitely a lot of good stuff. 9 of Cups here, the World, the 10 of Cups, the Empress. A lot of success coming in for you here. You start off here in your current general energies with the Brown Bear Spirit. It says take time out. Some of you, I feel, are kind of coming out of this period of feeling like you are being put on pause. But there's about to be like this blast off of energy going on here, an explosion of energy, if you will, in your life. So some of you are about to be extremely, extremely busy. I see you dealing with a lot of people in the very near future as well. And this could be in business or work for a lot of you. For others, it's just going to be just like dealing with a lot of people in your life. And it's going to be like, I get the sense of like a flurry of activity. It's like things are moving around. Like I see like a lot of zippy type of, that's the best word I could use for it. That type of energy going on here in your reading. So it's like things are moving around very quickly. This card here is just saying you need to take time out because I feel like you need to gather your resources. And what I mean by resources is like your energetic resources, your energy, your vitality. Pretty much all that stuff needs to be kind of harnessed at this time, and it's going to be very important that you do that here, here Aquarius. I almost just said Gemini. You have the King of Pentacles, the Empress, the King of Cups, and the 9 of Cups here. Definitely a wish, a dream come true coming in for you here. I feel for some of you, there's definitely love coming in for you. I would say it's one person that you're going to be dealing with here. This is just a combination energy that I'm getting, the King and the King of Pentacles, King of Cups. I feel like you are dealing with a person who is very kind of like emotionally satisfied in life. They're like very emotionally stable to the point where if you're dealing with this person, I feel like you almost feel like they don't have emotions. I feel like they do. I feel like they're just very emotionally stable type of person. It's like you're going to be dealing with a person where it's like nothing really affects them. It's kind of like a very attractive trait, maybe, because it's like they, it's like they have emotions, and I think that's something that you are learning about this person. Some of you are already dealing with a person here, and maybe you've been with them for a while, but it's like you are learning that they actually do have great emotional depth, but they just have great emotional control as well. So that's something that's going to stand out to you if you haven't found this person yet. For others, you are creating abundance in your life. And I feel this is total abundance that you are creating. Total abundance is not just money. You are creating abundance in every sense of the word here in this first row. For a lot of you, the King of Pentacles is you are creating abundance that's going to be leading towards long-term stability. I'm kind of getting like a little weird message here. I'm going to deliver it because it's important, Aquarius. But the King of Pentacles, it is about foundation. It's about kind of building that long-term wealth, right? Financially, it's a card of stability as well. But I feel like it's like the message I'm getting here is it's like the things that you are doing right now are ultimately what is going to lay the foundation for your future. It's like you're doing a lot of different things. This is kind of weird, the message I'm getting. I'm trying to clarify it in my head because I just see like these like different things in your life that are connecting, if that makes sense. It's like your health, your wealth, right? Your family life, all these things. Like all these things, I see them kind of lining up and connecting in my head. And what I feel this message is saying is that you are kind of getting into total alignment and you're making sure that each one of your like buckets in life is full, right? And also is maintained like perfectly. And this is like allowing you to build like a very solid pyramid in your life, if that makes sense. Something like a very solid foundation is what I'm getting here. it's like you're realizing that everything matters, you know? I feel like you're realizing that it's like your health, your health is your wealth is in your health, as people say, right? And you know, you're realizing that your family can help you increase your wealth, and it's like you're helping your family. It's like you're creating this. It's almost like you're creating a success ecosystem, right? Let's put it that way here, Aquarius, where it's like you're kind of creating this environment of success around you. I've talked about this before. I feel like a lot of people are going to be doing this, but you are like putting it into action. It's going to lead to a lot of contentment, a lot of happiness. So I love this energy for you if you can't tell, Aquarius, but let's see where this is going. Three of Pentacles, teamwork. Like I said, you're realizing what relationships are important for you. You're realizing that you need people in your life. I feel like you realize you need other things as well, like health, for example. You know, the Three of excuse me, I have the hiccups. Three of Pentacles is an energy of teamwork, but it is a card of quality work as well. It's like you're realizing what pieces you need to create the most quality life. You have the Nine of Wands, yeah, opening up to something here. I get this open feeling. Ace of Wands, damn, Aquarius. This is like one of the better readings I've done this week, for sure. Definitely a lot of abundance coming in for you. Ace of Wands is like that spark, that initial kind of, you know, lightning strike of inspiration, kind of like the Tower, but it's more of a spark with the Ace of Wands. I feel like you're feeling very inspired. You're feeling very bold and assertive. It's like you're ready to go. I think some things are missing, Aquarius, is what I would say intuitively. It's like some of you have a project or something that you're trying to create with that Ace of Wands, maybe a YouTube channel. It's like you have good ideas. It's like things are going in the right direction, but it's like I feel like you're still missing some things. But again, what you're realizing is that the things that you are missing are kind of like filling your buckets. Like I said, you're filling your family bucket, you're filling your love bucket, you're filling your money bucket. It's like you're kind of like filling these buckets in your life. That's the best way I could describe it here, Aquarius, in this first row. Very abundant first row, though. So love it. As far as love is concerned, there's something, someone finds you very attractive here with that Ace of Wands. I feel like there's a very sexy, hot and heavy type of connection coming in here, Aquarius. I have to keep it PG, right? But that Ace of Wands, you know, use your imagination. But it's definitely someone who you find very attractive. They find you attractive. It's like new love coming in for you. In your next row here, what you need to hear the most, you have the leadership card. So I feel like you're kind of like needing to take the lead. I kind of get like two things here, but it's the same message for you, Aquarius. For some of you, I feel like you need to find a leader. And what I mean by that is like a mentor. And again, I always tell people you can find mentors on YouTube. You don't even have to pay these people. Again, I think sometimes people think of a mentor like someone who comes in and mentors you. But it's like you can have mentors who you just learn from through their books, through their YouTube videos, through whatever. So some of you, I feel, are kind of like finding a mentor, and it's through learning with this energy. You have two bears here. Bears can kind of represent getting a leg up. There is even a card in the this deck here, the Wisdom of the Oracle. It's called the leg up, and there's a polar bear lifting up like another little polar bear, basically. And so bears can represent kind of getting a lift up. So that is popping into my head for you, that there could be a mentor or there could be information out there about whatever it is you're trying to do. I would find the information because it's going to lead to a lot of success. For others, I also feel like it's you. I feel like for all of you, you are finding a mentor. I also feel like you will be mentoring people. So I feel like you need to realize that with this energy. It's like you are becoming a leader. You have the Page of Cups, Four of Swords here, and the Queen of Wands. Again, someone finds you very attractive here with this Queen of Wands, Aquarius. I feel someone is kind of like ready to be in your life. Let's put it that way. It could be a water sign for sure. You have the water here twice. For others, there's an opportunity to take advantage of here. The Page of Cups always has a fish in the cup here, Aquarius. And the fish kind of represents something that the page is imagining, something that doesn't really exist. But the page needs to take action. The page needs to grab onto that fish, grab onto that thing that is in the cup and needs to make it happen. So it's like you need to make something happen here, Aquarius. There's like an opportunity for you. We're gonna ask what this opportunity is here in just a minute. But it's like you need to grab onto an opportunity because it's like a blessing, I feel. The Four of Swords is a card of resting, relaxing, recovering. As we've already said, definitely needing to, make sure that you recharge your batteries, because I get this like very kind of like explosive energy going this way out of your reading. So it's like you're blasting off into outer space here, Aquarius, in the near future, but there's going to be need to rest. But the Four Swords, there's normally a stained glass window up in the corner, and there's a person who's being blessed. They're receiving blessings in that window. I do feel that this is saying that you are receiving blessings, but there's going to be a need for you to kind of like, I feel like you are receiving blessings in the form of an offer, and you're going to need to take advantage of it, because you have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands asks you to be bold, asks you to be assertive, and really asks you to charge after something. So I feel like you really need to take advantage of an offer. It's also an energy of wholehearted energy. Queen of Wands literally says you can have whatever you want in your life if you give it your heart and soul, if you put everything you got into something. So I feel you kind of need to be bold, be assertive at this time, Aquarius. Let's see here. You have the King of Swords here. The Eight of Swords, still feeling a little stuck. We'll talk about that. And the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, very independent at this time as well. I feel like you are very independent. I feel, and again, I do feel teamwork is going to make the dream work at this time for you, Aquarius. So definitely something to think about. You have everything you need to get started. She has all these resources over here. She has 6 pentacles over here, 3 over here. It kind of says she has enough for herself. She's keeping 6 pentacles for herself, but she has 3 pentacles to kind of give out as energy. For a lot of you, I feel the King of Swords is almost like a truth that is coming out. This truth is probably like an inner truth, something that you want to accomplish in your own life. But you're thinking about too much with the Eight of Swords, I'm getting intuitively. So for some of you, it's like maybe you have a career or a job, but there's something else you want to do. I get this energy a lot nowadays. Uranus and Taurus, right? To me, Uranus and Taurus can make it so that we, as a collective, but for you, Aquarius, as well, it can make it so that like you have a job, you have a career, but it's like there's something else that you see as more free. There's something you see as more exciting. The Eight of Swords is like worrying about the judgments of what people will think, what people will say. I feel like you need to let that stuff go. For a lot of you, I feel like a lot of like that judgment energy could be preventing you from a lot of stuff. So I would let that go for sure. In your last row here, for anything from your guides or your ancestors, your future self, you have the Unfinished Symphony card. There's definitely some unfinished business. For some of you, this is with a person, I feel. Like I feel for some of you, you could be dealing with a person, and there's like some unfinished business with this person here. We're going to have to clarify this. I'm not really sure what the problem is here. It looks like there's a lot of love here. 10 of Cups, happy home, happy family. Somebody was too cautious in a situation with the Knight of Pentacles, I feel. We're going to dig into it, but something needs to be finished, right? You have the World, the 10 of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles here. I feel something wasn't finished here with the World card. The World is a card of completion. It's the last card in the major arcana, but it says something needs to be, like a goal needs to be reached, but it's almost like a goal was never reached. I feel like saying a goal was achieved mentally, but it wasn't physically. How weird is that? For some of you, I feel this could be with a person. So some of you could be dealing with a person, and it's like, I feel that something needs to happen in a connection, like either a marriage or it needs to move to the next level. For some of you, it's like someone is being too cautious in a relationship, so it's not getting to the next level, or it never did, right? And there's like unfinished business here. So it's almost like your guides are saying you have a choice with a person. This is a weird message. I feel like it's only for one of you. When I say that, it's always for like all of you. So, take it how it resonates. But I feel like for some of you, it's like you were with a person, there's like a breakup, a separation I see here. It's like never get off the ground. And I feel like there needs to be, but it's like you're still dealing with this person. You're like the second sign that has had a very similar message. And it's like this reading is saying to me, you either need to, I feel like your guides are saying, you either need to close, you need to close out the cycle. And you need to close out that cycle in any way you can. That means if you want to end it, right? End the cycle, end the connection. If you want to see where it goes and you want to marry a person or be with a person, then that's what needs to happen. It's like, you can have whatever you want, Queen of Wands, right? You can have whatever you want, plain and simple, kind of like that song by T.I., right? You can have whatever you like or whatever it is, right? That's what I'm getting here. But it's like, you need to make it happen. You need to bring it through to the end. It needs to get out of that dream world. Like, right? How funny is it that I just said that song? I don't know if you the song, basically, if you don't know, it's like something about you can have whatever you like, but in the music video, it's like this girl is dreaming of her future life with a famous rapper, right? But it's not real. And I'm getting that here, where it's like you dreamt of this life with something, could be love, could be anything else in your life, but it's like not real, or it hasn't become real. So it's like this row is saying you need to bring something down to earth. I feel like your guides want you to make something a reality. 10 of Cups is fortune after difficulty. 9 of Pentacles, one foot in front of the other. Literally, I feel your guides, your future self, are encouraging you with this last row. They're saying you have something that's out here. You have something that is a dream, something that you get lost in, right? You get lost in the daydream of whatever you think you are thinking about. Could be a person for some of you, I feel. For others, it's literally a dream, like a business you want to create or something you want to accomplish, a goal with the World card. But it's like your guides, your ancestors are saying you need to get to work. Knight of Pentacles does not stop. Knight of Pentacles, right? Queen of Wands, you need to be in this whole row right here. I mean, this tells you everything you need to know. Nine of Cups, Ace of Wands, you are very passionate about something. You see something as a wish or wish fulfillment. Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, you have the resources. You need to move towards it boldly, assertively, wholeheartedly with the Queen of Wands. Knight of Pentacles, one foot in front of the other. Put the work in. You will be successful. Plain and simple here, Aquarius. Let's see. You have the Emperor, follow a plan, stick to a plan. You have the Page of Cups, something you're dreaming of. For some of you, it's definitely love coming in for you. We'll talk about that. And the Fool, you need to take a leap of faith. Some of you just need to take a leap of faith. I feel like false start vibes. Like you had a false start in the past where it's like you almost started something. Could be a relationship. It never got anywhere. For some of you, there's unfinished business with that person. And I feel like you need to close out the cycle in whatever way you can. Either ending it or kind of, bringing it to the next level, making something happen. For others, this is a false start in a dream, something you've been dreaming of trying to accomplish. It's going to make you stand out. Queen of Wands stands out. Queen of Wands gets a lot of attention. Queen of Wands is the card of seduction as well. I do feel that for some of you, there's like an idea, a dream, a goal, a wish, something you're trying to accomplish with the World card, and you see it as something that is like calling to you, seducing you, right? But you just need to take the leap of faith. You will be successful. Knight of Pentacles always accomplishes their goal. They always do, plain and simple. So that's what I got for you here, Aquarius. Looks really good. We're going to pull, so I like it, but I would get to work, plain and simple. So, Aquarius, let's see what we get for you here. We're going to pull 3 yes or no question cards. And I'm going to answer these all together as well. But we're going to do 1, 2, and 3. Feel free to pause this video if you need time to think of your questions. For question number 1, we have the High Priestess. I feel like you need to trust your intuition, but I would say yes. I'm getting yes here on this card. I feel like there's more than meets the eye as well to whatever you're asking. It's like, she's like opening this curtain here, and the High Priestess is a card of mysteries, but I feel like there's like a lot of excitement here. I feel like the thing that's stopping you is which kind of shows up in your reading. The one thing that could be stopping you right now is like worrying about the future too much, or worrying about what's on the other side of something. For question number 2, King of Wands, I would say yes for sure. I almost am getting attraction here, so I feel for some of you this could be love. And for question number 3, I would say yes, justice, victory. I do feel like there's a victory here. I feel like there's more balance coming in. For putting this all together, I feel some of you could be entering into a situation where there's more balance, especially in love. It's like you could be entering into a connection that is very well balanced. I feel with these cards, it's going to be something that is very fulfilling, something that makes you very happy as well. So love it. But that's what I have for you here, Aquarius. This is a pretty good looking reading. A lot of success coming in for you, so I like that. A lot of reasons to be happy. So that's that. So thank you for being here, Aquarius. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. Also, feel free to like and subscribe. Really appreciate the support. But thank you, Aquarius, and definitely enjoy the rest of your week.